Hello everyone! We're back again for another topic. Are you ready for another learning session? Now let's get started! English 8 Module 5 is divided into 3 lessons. In Lesson 1, we will going to learn about using verbs to express emotional responses. At the end of this lesson, you are expected to first, identify the appropriate verbs, adjectives, and adverbs used in conveying emotions and opinions for persuasion. Second, use appropriate verbs, adjectives, and adverbs in expressing emotions and opinions for persuasion. Third, appreciate the importance of conveying emotional response or reaction to an issue for persuasion. And fourth, write a persuasive paragraph using verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. In our previous lesson, you have learned about transition signals to achieve coherence. Let us refresh your knowledge by answering this activity. Arrange the letters below to form the transition signal that fits each sentence. 1. Online shopping apps gives convenience to people. Blank, we must use it responsibly. What do you think is the answer for number 1? Alright, the answer is however. Online shopping apps gives convenience to people. However, we must use it responsibly. Let us have another one. We must eat healthy food such as fruits and vegetables. Blank, we can avoid getting sick. What do you think is the answer? You're correct. The answer is so that. We must eat healthy food such as fruits and vegetables so that we can avoid getting sick. As human beings, it is normal for us to encounter different situations wherein our emotional response can be positive or negative depending on the situation. And this is really challenging. Now let's read and analyze the given sentences. The first one is, I am so disappointed about the result of your exam, Mother said. I am excited to receive my Christmas gift. My brother gets surprised after knowing the good news. I strongly disagree about your decision of not taking a break. You should follow my suggestions. The underlined words are used to highlight emotions and opinions, and these words are called verbs. Before moving on, let us first understand what is emotional response verb. An emotional response verb is a verb that expresses an action or a state of emotional or psychological nature. Use verb to express emotional response, generally making someone feel something. We can use these verbs to persuade or convince someone. There are different types of verbs that we can use to express opinions and emotions to persuade or convince. They are classified as A. Linking verb. The first type of verb is the linking verb. The verb links or connects the subject to its predicate. The predicate states or tells information about the subject, which could be an emotion or a description. Here are samples of linking verb. Am, is, was, were. Appreciate, believe, feel, know, love, seem, think, deny, doubt, dislike, disagree, want. Now let's use some of the example in a sentence. I think you should see a doctor. You look pale today. The verb think is used to state a strong belief toward an existing fact. In this sentence, the speaker is stating a belief with a strong point to convince someone. Another one. I want to play outside. I missed roaming around the park. In this sentence, the verb tells us a desire of the speaker to go outside. Expressing a desire is a way of telling someone what you would like to happen. One more example. I am afraid that I might fail the test. I have to study well tonight. In this sentence, the verb is used to tell that the speaker is afraid of the possibility of failing the test. Stating a feeling about something will help to persuade someone. Now let's move on to letter B, modals. These are verbs that express suggestion, a recommendation, which is an effective way to convince or persuade. To further clarify the difference of each modal, they are arranged from weakest to strongest in terms of expressing a suggestion or recommendation. Now let's discuss each type of modals. First one is could. It is used to give suggestion which a person may or may not follow. Example, Clarice told me that you could use the vacant room upstairs. The modal could is used to give a suggestion that the person could use the vacant room upstairs. Next is should. It is also used to give suggestion but more insistent than the modal could. Example, I strongly disagree about your decision. You should follow what I tell you to do. The modal should is used to suggest that the person needs to follow what the speaker tells. Next one, ought to. It is used to formally give an advice or recommendation, usually coming from an expert. Example, the government recommends that people ought to stay at home so that they will not be at risk of the virus. The modal ought to is used to formally suggest that staying at home is important. Next is had better. It is used to give recommendation by presenting the possible negative consequence if the advice is not followed. Example, during the enhanced community quarantine or ECQ, you had better to stay at home or you will be at risk of getting sick. The modal had better is used for possible negative consequence to serve as a warning. Last one is must. It is used to show a strong obligation that needs to be followed. Example, the weather is not good. You must stay at home. The modal must is used to express a strong obligation to stay at home due to the bad weather condition. To fully understand what is emotional verb responses using linking verb and modals, here is a sample paragraph. You are responsible for your own self. You had better value yourself or you will get hurt and feel being left behind. If you get depressed, you will be affected emotionally, physically, and mentally. Therefore, you must value yourself more than anything else. Before this lesson ends, let us do a self-check. Pick out the linking verbs and modals used in each sentence. Comment down your answers below. Number 1. We ought to eat lots of fruits and vegetables every day for a healthy body. Number 2. Indeed, I think I made more progress in English than in any other subjects. Number 3. I really appreciate all the help you've given us. Number 4. You should see me after work. I am a bit busy right now. And number 5, I can't believe I finally found you. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you'd understand how verbs are being used as emotional responses. Stay tuned for the lesson 2 of this English 8 Module 5. Till next time!